once again, a good evening, everybody, and welcome back to United High School here in Monmouth, Illinois, as we are about ready to get underway with our second game of the night as the Wethersfield Flying Geese come into this one 26-5. They're going to have a tall order on their hands. They take on the Illini Bluffs Tigers in the sectional semifinals with a trip to the sectional championship game. Of course, Illini Bluffs, you may remember last year was in the sectional championship game, beat A-Town in that sectional championship in Bushnell last season. So this season they're looking to get back there, but Wethersfield looking to get in their way here this evening. And we'll have this one here on TSSR, and boy, I tell you what, after the first one was a pretty exciting ball game. Winner of this game will take on the A-Town Tornadoes, who disposed of the Havana Ducks 61-53, your final score there. So the A-Town Tornadoes back into the sectional championship game, and they will take on the winner of this one, and we'll see how it all plays out here tonight. This should be a whole lot of fun. Good to have you along here this evening. We was hoping to talk to Coach Dugan, but I guess he ran off. I see him right over there. Maybe we can flag him down and maybe try to talk to him a little bit here in the early stages of this one. I know he's going to stay and do some scouting, as most coaches would do in this situation, but I don't know. We'll see what we'll see how it goes here tonight. But I did get the chance to talk to both coaches before this one, so hopefully after this game, you can stick around and we'll talk to head coach Todd Hansen for the Flying Geese and the head coach for Illini Bluffs, which I'm getting his name before I forget it here. That is Jim Belleville, who we talked to, of course, last year at the sectional championship game here on TSSR. We're about ready to get started with starting lineups here. Not near as deep a rosters as we dealt with the Havana ball game. Roster for Havana, so many players. Had to go to the scorers table in order to make sure that things were, I had the right names on my stat sheet. So we're just under 2 minutes on the clock from getting this one started here tonight, and good to be with you. Game number 2 of the United Sectional. We appreciate United having us here tonight. We'll appreciate them having us here on Thursday as well. And we'll get this one underway here in just a matter of moments. Starting lineups about to be announced. The clock has reset, so that means starting lineups will be very, very shortly. And I'm looking forward to this one. Haven't seen either team here this season. I did see Wethersfield last year, but I think they had a lot of turnover, as did Illini Bluffs. Both these teams dealing with turnover, but it didn't really bother them, especially Wethersfield. They come into this one at 26-5. And they only have 3 seniors on this roster here. So they've got a number of players that could potentially be coming back for Wethersfield. 26-5, while Illini Bluffs started out the season at 1-4. Tough start to the season. They started 2-5 actually before they started to rattle off some wins. And then they eventually set up with a 20-10 record. They won the important games, though. That would be the games in their conference. Lana Scott, the first starter being announced here this evening for Wethersfield. And then quickly making her way out there, that is number 13, Emerson Nelson. A lot of these names do sound familiar here. We had Wethersfield in Abingdon last year here on TSSR. So some of these names do sound familiar. However, not seen the Flying Geese yet this year. Lejea Angel out there, number 23, and number 32. That is Kendall Vincent. Makes her way out as well. That's your starting 5. Lana Scott, Emerson Nelson, Cameron Anderson, Lejea Angel, and Kendall Vincent. Starting lineup here for the Tigers. Going to be announced. Again, Jim Belleville, their head coach, going to make his way out there. As the first one out is Olivia Howard, number 1. For the Tigers. Number 10, right behind her, Annabelle Reimer. Next up on the sheet here, number 12, that is Chloe Eaton. Number 24, that is Sarah Finn. And then that should leave number 25, that is, Brenna Davis. So Olivia Howard, Annabelle Reimer, Chloe Eaton, Sarah Finn, and Brenna Davis for the Tigers of Illini Bluffs. Illini Bluffs will be in the whites. Wethersfield will be in the black uniforms with the green text and numbers, little white trim in there as well. Good to have you along. Feel free to get into the comments. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for. Give us your reaction to the ball game here this evening. A trip to the sectional championship on the line, and we're underway here as the opening tip-off is won by Wethersfield, and they'll have it, bringing it left to right as you look at your screen here this evening. Wethersfield with it up top, Kendall Vincent. She'll drive and kick it. And driving inside, spinning around. LeJaya Angel. Angel, oh, what a move. A little stutter step, gets free, lays that one up and in. And the Flying Geese in front now, 2-0 as we get things started here in the first quarter. So Illini Bluffs going to be looking for an answer. There's a jumper, that one up, no good. Offensive rebound, the putback, no good. And the rebound, here come the Geese once again. Just underway, good to have you with us. LeJaya Angel atop of the key, 3 on the way! Angel with the first 5 points of the ball game. And Wethersfield's out in front, 5-0. 7:05 to go here in the first. Cross-court pass, that one too strong. In and out of the hands of the Tigers. That'll be a turnover. Illini Bluffs, though, they are well coached, so even a run like this to start the ball game certainly wouldn't, they're not going to panic. This is a team well coached, experienced, made a trip. I believe they made it to state last year. Am I correct in saying that? They made a trip to state last year, won the super sectional. There's a 3 on the way. That one no good, and the rebound comes out. Illini Bluffs coming the other way. And Brenna Davis lost the handle with it. It's going to be a steal. The Geese bring it the other way now. Here's Emerson Nelson. Nelson slows it down here. 6:25 to go here, 5-0. The Geese with the early lead. That one nearly thrown away. Battling for it. We got a whistle. We got a tie-up. Possession arrow. Going to give it to Illini Bluffs. Philip joining us in the comments. Watching from Kewanee here this evening. Appreciate you joining us there, Philip. Good to have you with us. Good to have everybody with us here this evening. Possession arrow back to the Geese. After that change of possession there. Backing down here is Brenna Davis. Kicks it into the corner. There's Chloe Eaton. Cross-court pass. Goes. Baseline. That shot partially blocked. A nice play there. Steve helping me out. They finished second in state. I knew they made a deep run. Made it to the championship game. So this team, they're not going to panic, even though they're down 5-0 here. Offense a little slow to get started here. This team coached by Jim Belleville. They're in good hands here. And Illini Bluffs. Offensive rebound, that one no good. We got a whistle, it's out of play. Oh no, we got a foul call. That'll be on Illini Bluffs. So that'll be their first. That'll be on number 24. That is Sarah Finn, her first. 5:47 to go, first quarter. Good to have everybody with us here tonight. Winner of this game will take on the A-Town Tornadoes, who, if you're just joining us, beat Havana in our first game of the day. We'll have that one for you. 6 o'clock on Thursday night, the championship game. Right wing 3 on the way. That one too strong by Lana Scott. Rebound. Here come Illini Bluffs the other way. Bringing it, Sarah Finn. Cross-court pass goes to Brenna Davis. Top of the key, that's a 3 on the way. It can't get the shooter's touch. Rebound into the hands of Kendall Vincent. 5:15 to go, first quarter. Here comes LeJaya Angel. All 5 points here for Wethersfield. Drive it inside. And some contact. It's tipped out. Last touch by Illini Bluffs. 5:10 to go. Not near as big a crowd as we had in the first game. They cleared the gym before this game. As a whistle and a foul is called. And that'll be on the floor, I believe, so no shots. We'll see who that foul is on. It'll be on number 1 for Illini Bluffs. That'll be Olivia Howard, the second team foul for the Tigers. Now, I know I have the Illini Bluffs on the left side of the scoreboard, which means they're the away team, but they're in the white uniform, so that means they're the home team. I should have known that. Illini Bluffs is the 1 seed. Wethersfield comes in as the 2 as that one tipped out. Last touch by Illini Bluffs. Should have known that, but you get the idea. We got the teams on there. That's the important thing. 4:54 to go here in the first. Beautiful facility here at United High School here at the field house. We appreciate the fine folks letting us be here as we got a foul away from the ball. That'll be on Wethersfield. That'll be their first. Well, maybe it wasn't a foul. It was just a turnover. They didn't put a foul on the board, so I ain't going to put a foul on my board either. 5-0. Illini Bluffs still scoreless here in this one. We've got about 4.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Kicks it right side. Driving a little, that one might have been partially blocked. Boy, Wethersfield is making it very difficult on Illini Bluffs as they're trying to get their first points of this ball game. With it up top, and backing down, Lana Scott. Down to Emerson Nelson. There's a 3 left side on the way. That one just a hair too strong. Offensive rebound, put back, no good. But a foul is called, and Cameron Anderson will go to the line and shoot 2. Looking to extend their lead here. 4:05 to go here in the first quarter. First one on the way, that one no good. So Cameron Anderson, first one no good. Illini Bluffs already with 3 fouls, as that is the second foul on Olivia Howard. So already some foul trouble here for the Tigers. 23, Emerson Eaton into the game. That one tipped around, offensive rebound. That one might have been partially blocked. Illini Bluffs dodging a bullet there, under 4 minutes to go. Up top, nearly lost it, but able to get it back. As Illini Bluffs, Maddie Stevens into the game. We got a whistle, and we got a travel. Wethersfield had it for a moment, but they lost it via the travel. 3:50 to go here, first quarter. As inbounding it, Maddie Stevens. She's got it back, now gives it to Brenna Davis. 3:45 left here, first quarter. Stevens picks up her dribble. Looking for help, gets it to Sarah Finn. Inside pass, oh, that's a good look. Turnaround shot, that one no good. Offensive rebound, put back. We got a foul. And the Tigers will go to the line with the first foul of the ball game on Wethersfield. And the Tigers will try to get their first points here in this one. First one on the way up and good for Illini Bluffs. Brenna Davis finally breaks the seal. It's 5-1. Davis with the next one on the way. It's up and good. 2 for 2 from the line for Brenna Davis. Illini Bluffs down by 3. 3.5 to go here in the first. See, some of the A-Town folks have stuck around, maybe do a little scouting of their own as well. Always fun to see that. Fans just trying to look and see who their team's going to have to face next. Inside pass, we got a bump and a foul called. Another foul on the Tigers. That foul, by the way, on Cameron Anderson earlier there on Wethersfield, their first. This will be the 4th foul on Illini Bluffs. That'll be on Maddie Stevens, who checked into the game. And she's already picked up the foul. With it right side, a 3-ball on the way for Kendall Vincent. Off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound out of the hands of Wethersfield and into the hands of Illini Bluffs. That's tipped out of bounds. Low-scoring affair here. 3:01 to go here in the first. Illini Bluffs will have it. That one tipped out by Kendall Vincent. Davis looking for help. Gets it in. Gets it up top, Sarah Finn. Finn kicks it into the corner. That one cross-court pass to Maddie Stevens. Stevens on the right side, drives the baseline. Goes up and under. That one stripped and stolen away. Another defensive play by Wethersfield. Making life very difficult here on Illini Bluffs. Up top, it's Lana Scott. Slings it left side. Inside pass goes to Angel. Turnaround shot. A lot of contact, no call. Ooh. Wethersfield side wanted to foul on that one. 2.5 to go here, first quarter. Right side, Maddie Stevens. Inside pass, they kick it back out. Davis might have got away with a walk there earlier. Back out, Maddie Stevens. And a cross-court pass, Illini Bluffs having trouble just finding open lanes here. As that pass goes inside to Finn. Oh, extra pass. Nice look there, laying that one up and in. Let's see who that is. That is Emerson Eaton with the basket. Illini Bluffs back to within one. 1:55 to go here in this low-scoring affair. And they kick it back out. Here's Emerson Nelson. That's tipped, stolen away. I don't know if I've ever done a game where I have two Emersons in the same game. An extra pass. Oh, missing the easy layup there is Emerson Eaton. Offensive rebound, though. Left side three on the way for the lead. It's no good. And the rebound into the hands of Kendall Vincent. 1:25 to go here in the first quarter. LaJaya Angel brings it across the timeline. Setting up the offense here. 5-4 our score. Brandon pointing out two very close games with Wethersfield already this season for A-Town. Will they get a third? We'll find out here as this one moves along. Or will we get a rematch of last year's sectional championship in the sectional championship? Inside pass, Angel backs down, turnaround, shot, no good. Offensive rebound, cleaned up. Oh, that one no good. And it's tipped out, last touched by Emerson Nelson. 52.7 seconds to go. Brenna Davis will inbound the basketball with 52 seconds left here. 5-4. Very low-scoring affair here. Davis with it right side. Back up top here, there's Chenoa Howard. Hopefully I'm saying that name right there. Wearing odd shoes here tonight. One of different colors. Inside, getting that one up and in, is Emerson Eaton. And the Tigers have the lead. 28 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 6-5 the score. Left side, three ball on the way for Wethersfield. That one doesn't hit the rim by Escareno. Amelia Escareno. I remember that name from last year. 12 seconds left. Up top. Driving. Inside. Extra pass. Gets it to Eaton. Cutting to the basket. No good, but a foul is called. And with 5.9 seconds to go, back to the line go the Tigers. .9 seconds to go here as the first one on the way. It's up and it's good. Emerson Eaton with 5 points. She has been a big factor here in this one. Rocking the pink shoes there tonight. There's the second one on the way. Ooh, that one off to the side, no good. 5 seconds left, Wethersfield. We got a whistle, we got a tie-up. And the Geese will get the basketball after the 1 for 2 at the line there for Illini Bluffs. 4.2 seconds to go. Wethersfield's got a chance if they get this one up quickly. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds, 1 second. Can they get a shot up from the corner? Oh, that one was close. And that will end our first quarter. A very low-scoring affair here, but two very talented teams battling it out. 7-5 our score. We go to the second. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. Sectional semifinals here from United High School in Monmouth, Illinois. 7-5, a low-scoring affair as Illini Bluffs leading Wethersfield. Winner of this game will take on A-Town in the sectional championship, which we'll have for you here on TSSR. Kurt with some kind words there, saying a shout out to MDH. Thank you for broadcasting the sectionals from Kurt and Jim in Henderson. We're happy to be here. We appreciate the folks at United letting us be here Obviously a lot of interest in this one, especially locally here for us at TSSR. We've been covering A-Town all season long, and they'll make a trip to the sectional championship game. And there's a jumper quickly for Illini Bluffs. That one no good, tipped back out. Boy, rebounding has been a big story here so far. Oh, and falling to the ground. We got a foul called as Chenoa Howard hit the deck. A foul is called on Amelia Escareno. That is her first. Let's get the second quarter underway here on our scoreboard here. That pass inside, tipped around. Boy, Illini Bluffs defense is really making it difficult now for Wethersfield. I said the same thing about the Geese in the first quarter, but I tell you, it is, the tables have turned. It's a 7-0 run after Wethersfield got off to a 5-0 start. Inside to Angel, she backs down, turnaround right-handed hook shot, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no. We got a whistle, we got a tie-up, and the possession arrow will give it to the Geese. 7:19 to go here, second quarter. Wethersfield trying to get the ball inbounds. They get it into Angel. She'll put up the shot through the contact. Can't get it to go, but she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Just underway here in the second quarter. If anybody's got any other scores from around the state of Illinois, preferably locally here, but if you got any scores you want to share in the comment section, feel free to do so. First one up and good for Angel. She's got all 6 points tonight for Wethersfield. Anybody got an update on the Brimfield? Well, it'd be the, is it the Brimfield sectional? Am I in the right one? I might not be in the right one. I'm not. I'm on the boys' side. Why does it keep popping up the boys' side? We're tied at 7 as I fight with my computer. Technology. Who needs it anyway? Left side. Ooh, Illini Bluffs turns that one over in and out of the hands of Howard. Bringing it the other way are the Flying Geese. We're tied at 7, 7 minutes to go. Second quarter. Ooh, had a pick and roll there. Might have missed it. Up top, now is Lana Scott. Scott, with 6:50 to go here, second quarter. They'll reset. This defense has been really good here from Illini Bluffs. That is certainly something I remember last year from covering them in the sectional championship game against A-Town. Backing down, Angel kicks it out. There's a 3 from the corner. That one's no good. Tipped around, offensive rebound though, into the hands of Escareno. And then the Flying Geese will reset. Angel gets it inside. Oh, has the position, gets the shot up. That one's no good. Fight for the rebound. Cameron Anderson can't get it to go. 6:15 to go, second quarter. Right side, it goes to Sarah Finn. Cross-court pass, that's tipped, nearly intercepted. And it's going to go out of play. Last touch by Wethersfield. Anna in the comments section giving us an update. Kewanee beating Monmouth Roseville last night. I saw that score there. Has anybody got the Monmouth Roseville score tonight? The girls? I know they're in the sectional semifinal. That's in the 2A bracket, but I was kind of curious on that one here tonight. That one tipped out. Brenna Davis in the corner. 5:50 to go. Inside pass, turnaround shot on the way, no good. Tipped around, offensive rebound again. Another possession here for the Tigers, and the shot goes up, no good. We got a foul called. And that will send Illini Bluffs to the line. As Chloe Eaton. Where's that Annabelle Reimer? That might be Reimer, excuse me. Nope, that's Eaton. I was right the first time. Always go with your guts, kids. First one on the way, it's up and good. Chloe Eaton on the board. 8-7. Illini Bluffs with the lead. This game certainly being played in Illini Bluffs style. They like those low-scoring, defensive, grinded-out kind of ball games. And they are certainly doing that here tonight. Oops. Had it there, and then they lost it. 9-7 is our score. Up top now with it. Here's Wethersfield. That is Alana Scott. She'll go inside, kicks it out. Angel, corner three on the way. That's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound, Sarah Finn. Illini Bluffs bringing it back the other way. Here they come. Eaton goes the other way, and she'll lay it up and in. Emerson Eaton with 7 points for Illini Bluffs, and their lead is the biggest it's been so far. They lead this thing by 4, under 5 minutes to go. Here's Kendall Vincent, left side, 3-ball on the way. That's off the back of the rim, no good by Scott. Offensive rebound. She got her own rebound back. A lot of contact, no call. It's tipped, last touch by Illini Bluffs. I think this was locally one of the only games here. Cisna Park, I heard, got the win against Flanagan. So they'll take on the winner of Roanoke, Benson, and Gibson City. We did get a final score from Michael Parsons. Oh, that game was closer than I thought it was going to be. DMAC getting the win over Monmouth-Roseville. So Monmouth-Roseville's season comes to an end. But a good battle against a tough DMAC team by the Titans. Any more scores you guys got? Feel free to put them in the comments here today. Love taking a look at some of those scores. As driving, kicks it back out. Up top, it's Emerson Nelson. Kendall Vincent with it. Nice pass inside. Oh boy, a lot of contact. No call. Cameron Anderson can't get that one to go. Left side, it's Brenna Davis. Up top, it goes to Sarah Finn. Inside pass. Oh, extra pass. Brenna Davis cutting to the basket, lays it up and in. Suddenly, the Tigers with a 6-point lead. They lead 13-7. They are on a 6-0 run as we got a whistle and a foul called. Wow, that was a good ball game there. Tough result there for Monmouth-Roseville, but we've got a whistle and we got a timeout. 13-7 our score. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. Sectional semifinals here tonight as the Illini Bluffs Tigers leading this thing over Wethersfield, the Flying Geese. 13-7 our score. End of the first quarter, Peoria Notre Dame leading Bloomington CC. That is Bloomington Central Catholic, and that is quite the lopsided affair there. Peoria Notre Dame 28-9 in that sectional semifinal. Winner in that game will take on DMAC, who beat Monmouth-Roseville on the 2A bracket. Thank you, Michael, for the update. Appreciate that. As we're in the second quarter, 3:45 to go here. Winner of this game will take on A-Town in the 1A sectional championship game. Lana Scott, 3-ball! That is a big one! Lana Scott gets that to go for the Flying Geese. And it's 13-10. That ends a 6-0 run. Inside, pass to the baseline, taken away by the Geese. Bringing it the other way is Kendall Vincent. Lejea Angel with it up top, slings it left side. Scott with it. 3:10 to go here, second quarter. Inside pass, Angel saves it from going out of bounds. Double team, we got a whistle, we got a travel. Cameron Anderson walks with it. Peoria Notre Dame, speaking of A-Town, as I was talking about A-Town, the winner of the first semifinal game we had here, Peoria Notre Dame played A-Town and handled them, took care of them rather easily in that early or late season matchup that they had. A-Town, though, the winner of our first semifinal, as that's stolen away hasn't lost to a 1A school all season long. Every team they've lost to has been 2A or higher. That one off the rim, no good. Lana Scott got her own rebound back. Another offensive rebound. Back into the hands of Scott. Top of the key. That's a three on the way. Vincent nearly banked that one in. Ooh, the Wethersfield side would have went nuts on that one. 2:23 to go here, second quarter. As Brenna Davis with it. Getting it left side, nearly throwing it away. Howard able to save it. Inside pass goes to Eaton. Kicks it back out. Brenna Davis. Davis gets it back left side. Chloe Eaton, she'll take a free throw line jumper, a little floater, no good. Fight for the rebound. Boy, this team does not give up rebounds very easily as we got a tie up. And Illini Bluffs will keep possession here thanks to the possession arrow. 2 minutes exactly here in the first half. Illini Bluffs with the basketball as he thought they were going to get an inside pass there, but Chloe Eaton faked everybody out. Here's Brenna Davis with it in the corner. Davis with it up top. Gets it to Howard. Inside pass to the baseline. Nice open look. They missed the layup. Whistle, we got another tie up. Annabelle Reimer missed the easy bunny there for the Tigers. Offense has been very hard to come by here in this one. And bringing it up the floor here. What was the score at the end of the first? Was it 7-5? I think it was. 7-5. And now here we sit. It's 13-10. Lana Scott, top of the key. She thought about it. She thought about it again. Gets it back left side. Back to Scott. Gets a screen. Picks up her dribble. Looking for help. Trouble as that one goes out of play. Last touch by Illini Bluffs. .113 to go here, second quarter. Bringing it up now as the Flying Geese, they'll get a shot off. That one off the back rim, no good by Scott. 1 minute to go here, first half. Bringing that one the other way, here's Eaton. Losing the handle, it goes out of play. Last touch behind Illini Bluffs. So, not the prettiest first half that we've ever seen. They are at the half at Rock Falls. Alleman trailing Byron. Close matchup there, 29-26. Thanks for that score there, Michael. Into the corner it goes. Is that 2A? I believe that's 2A. Jaya Angel, top of the key. She'll shoot a three. Tried to bank it in. No good. Rebound. Goes to the Tigers. 35 seconds to go. Brenna Davis bringing it up the floor. Very quick moving half. As that one's stripped, stolen away. Wethersfield's got it, 25 seconds to go. Lana Scott in transition, a three on the way. That's off the back rim, no good. Rebound comes out. Howard gets it to Davis, 15 seconds to go. Here's Davis with it, 10 seconds. As that's stolen away, LaJaya Angel's got plenty of time, but she looked at the clock and double dribbled. Oh, mercy. 7 seconds to go. I was going to say, I don't know what Illini Bluffs is lining up over there for. They're going to have it at midcourt, 7 seconds left. Chance to get a basket before half. Here's Brenna Davis. As that one is inside. Oh, pass to the baseline. 1 second to go. Lays it up and in, and a foul. Annabelle Reimer gets it to go and one. What a huge basket for the Tigers with 0.5 seconds to go. And one more coming from the line for Reimer. It's up, and it's off the back rim, no good, and that'll end our first half. Nonetheless, that basket was a big one. It gives Illini Bluffs their biggest lead so far here in this one. They lead it 15-10 after 2 quarters of basketball. Low-scoring affair here in this one, so a trip to this sectional championship game on the line. We'll see how this one plays out here. We'll see if the offense can get involved a little more from each side. But I think this is the game that Illini Bluffs certainly wanted to play. Low-scoring, grinded-out affair. We'll see if it'll keep up or if Wethersfield can get their offense cooking. We're back after this. We're going to step aside and hear from Dwayne as he's sitting by with one of our friends from MDH, our title sponsor here at TSSR. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do here, so we certainly appreciate the folks there at MDH. Dwayne will have a conversation with them. When we come back, we'll take a look at the numbers and get you ready for the second half. 15-10, Illini Bluffs with the lead after 2 quarters of basketball. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
All right, welcome back. And welcome back. I'm here with Emily Alden now. And Emily, patient advocate, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
That sounds like a title that encompasses a whole lot. Let's first put it in simple words if you can, and then we'll kind of go in depth a little bit.
Yes, as the patient advocate, there is a lot to do in the role, but it's a fantastic opportunity. So generally speaking, I will help patients. I will talk about the service that they have here and just in general measure the patient experience for the entire organization.
Well, speaking of knowing the entire organization, kind of the theme has been everybody knows everybody at MDH because you're a smaller rural hospital, even though MDH offers a lot. You literally have to probably know everybody or most everybody because you need to know what each thing's going to happen if that patient's dealing with it.
Yes, that's very true. When I first stepped into the role about a year ago, it was really an interesting and fantastic opportunity to get to know all of the departments, how they work together and individually, and just to see the well-oiled machine.
Well, patient care, obviously, at a hospital is key. You're a key part of that. What is it about patient care at MDH that makes MDH special?
Service excellence internally to provide the best patient care is top of mind here for all of our staff across every single level, every single department, and the organization as a whole. It's a big focus. So we make sure that we take care of our patients and that they have the best experience possible. We're very open to feedback. We always want to improve in areas that we can improve. So we always have open ears. We always appreciate the feedback that we receive.
You are working with all departments. And when a patient comes in, let's say they come into the ER and then they come to ICU and then they go to the floor, your job kind of is to let the patients know what you can do, right, or what you offer or what they can do. Am I missing that? Is that correct?
Yes, actually, our case management department is instrumental with that side of things. Every once in a while, I'll step in and just check in on patients, see how their experience overall is going, to collect that feedback and see if we can implement any changes to make it even better.
So you deal with patients in so many different departments, and really they can go all the way from getting here in the ER to physical therapy on the way out, right?
Yes, absolutely. So MDH has a lot to offer our patients. So while you're here, if you're just running in for some outpatient tests, whether it's lab work or visiting our radiology department, convenience clinic, visiting your primary care provider over at MDH Family Clinic, emergency room, labor and delivery. There are so many different departments that work so well together, and our team is a family. The organization in itself is a family, and so everybody does a great job at trying to understand what departments do that aren't their own, so that way we can make it a seamless experience for our patients.
Well, and then as a patient advocate, right, you just kind of all that together and look at it, right, and then see as patient A comes through, what can we do to make patient B, who might follow them, a little bit better next time?
Absolutely.
So as you do that, what kind of things do you look for? I mean, what I would imagine with MDH as it continues to improve, you start looking for smaller things, right? So the obvious things are maybe gone. So then you start looking at little things to make the sometimes the worst experience of their life, right, a little bit better as they work through.
Yes, most definitely. So you never know what kind of day somebody's having when they walk through our doors, and you don't know what they're necessarily here for. So it's important to keep an open mind and take a look at what can we ask them that's specific to their experience. Why are they here? Comfort them and make sure that we ask the right questions so that we can purposefully pull out information that we can work on.
Yeah, and I think we've talked a lot about different things from different people. you're, besides Bill, the CEO, you're the one person that kind of helps with, like, it gets your hands in a little bit of everything as far as the patient is concerned. Everybody's talked about it being a family, and you've even mentioned it being a family. Does the fact that everybody knows everybody as far as employees, from the CEO down to the CNAs, does that kind of make your job a little bit easier?
Absolutely. When you're a family, you care about each other, and we are all here for one purpose, and that is to provide the best experience for our patients that we possibly can. So when you are a tight-knit family, it's just great to be, we're a community, a family, a community, and we are here to serve our patients. And when everybody has that one purpose, it's a great feeling.
Well, Emily, I appreciate you stopping and talking to us, and keep fighting for the patients.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much.
We'll be back after this.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We are at the half of our matchup here, our sectional semifinal, game number 2, as the Illini Bluffs Tigers, their biggest lead here in the first half. Very low-scoring affair, so not a whole lot to talk about there. But that being said, the lead is a 5-point lead for Illini Bluffs after 2 quarters of basketball. So, again, a very low-scoring affair, which kind of bodes well for Illini Bluffs, who kind of plays those kind of games. Very low-scoring. Their defense carries them for sure. Low-scoring affairs, that's what they want to see. Their defense stepping up to the challenge, as Illini Bluffs looking to make it back to the sectional championship game after a runner-up finish in the state of Illinois last season. So we'll see if Illini Bluffs can hang on, or if the Flying Geese of Wethersfield can come in and get the job done here. Wethersfield, a very uncharacteristic low-scoring affair here, although they did have a low-scoring affair against United in that sectional in the regional championship game. So, you know, that's got to adjust, got to be able to adjust to how things are playing out here this evening. As we take a look at the scoring numbers here, I believe LeJaya Angel has 7. I have her for 6, but for some reason I think she has 7 here tonight for Wethersfield. She leads the way for the Flying Geese. Emerson Eaton leading the way for Illini Bluffs with 7 here tonight. Brenna Davis with 4. 2 points for Chloe Eaton and 2 points for Annabelle Reimer. Wethersfield, again, their leading scorer, I believe, is LeJaya Angel with 7. And then it's just 3 points tonight for Lana Scott. So those are the only 2 Flying Geese to score here in this second half, or in this first half, I should say. Good to have everybody with us here tonight. As, again, the winner of this game will take on the A-Town Tornadoes, who beat Havana in our first game of the day, 61-53. So the Tornadoes are back in the sectional championship game, where they will take on the winner. And if it is Illini Bluffs, it'll be a rematch of last year's sectional championship game that we had at Bushnell last season. That was a fun game to call. Taking a look at a message I just got from my cousin here. Gave me some of those scores happening around the state. Trying to find ones that affect some of the local teams, but there ain't a ton of local teams left, unfortunately, in our area here in West Central Illinois, where we cover most of those games. All right, well, I'll take a look at that here in just a little bit. 15-10 the score as we get ready to start our second half. Good to have you along. We'll see which team will take on the A-Town Tornadoes in the sectional championship coming up on Thursday night, which we'll have for you here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, as that is tipped and stolen away. A nice defensive sequence there for the Flying Geese. Coming quickly the other way is LeJaya Angel. She puts up the shot, no good. Rebound comes out. Brenna Davis coming for Illini Bluffs. They'll push the other way. Tried to get a steal. That one last touch by Wethersfield. So we're officially underway here. Started the third quarter. Very low-scoring affair, which again bodes very well for Illini Bluffs. Officials haven't called too many fouls here in this game, as there's been a lot of contact, and officials just let them play. As with it, Olivia Howard gets it. That one blocked away by Angel. Got a whistle. We got a tie-up, and possession arrow will give it to Wethersfield. $7:25 to go here, second quarter. Bringing it up the floor, Wethersfield looking to get on the scoreboard here. As there's a three ball on the way for Lana Scott. It's no good. Rebound. Coming out the other way, here comes Olivia Howard. Coming quickly the other way are the Tigers. Can't get that one to go. Kendall Vincent with the rebound. Vincent has it right side, picks up her dribble, gets it now up top to Scott. Under 7 minutes to go, third quarter. As handing it off. As there's LaJaya Angel, now with it back in the corner. Inside pass, trying to get it to Vincent. That's stolen away. Another turnover by the Geese. Coming the other way is Illini Bluffs, and they turn it over. But then right back into the hands of Illini Bluffs. Turnover, everybody gets a turnover. There's a jumper, elbow, no good. Rebound, Wethersfield coming the other way. 6.5 to go in the third. Kendall Vincent bringing it left side, and we got a whistle and a foul. Crowd is kind of thinned out a little bit here. Some of the A-Town folks who stuck around for a little while, they have left, so pretty much both fan bases, which both fan bases having to make a little bit of a hike to make it to this one here at Monmouth. That shot's no good by Angel. She goes crashing into the wall. Getting the jumper. That one off the offensive rebound is good by Cameron Anderson. First basket of the second half goes to Anderson. 15-12 now the score. Michael, an update in our comments. Peoria Notre Dame up very, very big. No surprise there. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you, as that one's turned over. Illini Bluffs with another turnover. I wouldn't be surprised if Peoria Notre Dame wins the state championship, to be honest with you. They're up 43-12 over Bloomington Central Catholic in the second quarter, or in the third quarter, I should say. End of the first quarter, it was 28-9. It's 43-12. So that is just how that day has gone for Bloomington Central Catholic. Goodness gracious. Yeah, Peoria Notre Dame, I wouldn't be surprised. There's a three, top of the key. That one no good for the tie by Alana Scott. She's gotten some good looks here tonight, but just hasn't been able to get them to go. She does have 1-3 here tonight. It's 15-12. Inside it goes. Another turnover. But neither team has really looked all that comfortable, and both defenses are certainly to thank for that. Illini Bluffs did have a foul here. That one went on number 12, Chloe Eaton, there just a few moments ago. We got a whistle, tie up, possession arrow. We'll give it to the Tigers. 5:10 to go, third quarter. As that pass gets in, nearly a 5-second call there. Maddie Stevens with it right side. Coming up on 5 minutes, Brenna Davis kicks it into the corner, and she threw it away. Steve pointing out in the comments, comment that I said earlier, Peoria Notre Dame made A-Town look like a junior high team. Really, really good team. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Peoria Notre Dame ends up pulling that off. We got another, a foul is called on Illini Bluffs. Coach Belleville for Illini Bluffs wanted a tie-up. I thought it was a tie-up from up here, but what do I know, hiding all the way here in the corner. Final on 3A, Ottawa, final there from their, is there sectionals there? Washington defeating Galesburg. Galesburg's season comes to an end, 55-47. Angels shot no good. Offensive rebound. Well, they had it, and they threw it away. Here comes Illini Bluffs, pushing things the other way. Chloe Eaton kicks it back out. Davis, nice extra pass into the corner. 3-ball on the way, no good for Stevens. Offensive rebound, Eaton, that shot blocked away. Nice play defensively by Wethersfield. Bringing it up the floor, here's Scott. Scott inside, kicks it out, top of the key, a 3 on the way for the tie. Angel can't get it to go. Vincent saves it inbounds. Scott with it again, she'll step back, she'll go for the tie, and she'll hit Lana Scott. A step back 3. Wethersfield's got the last 5, we're tied at 15. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Inside pass, that one's tipped. Oh, wow, that one hit the line. I thought that one stayed in bounds. 3:54 to go. Tied at 15 here in the third. Been a low-scoring affair, but at least it's been close. That is the one upside to a low-scoring affair, I will say that. You get to keep the games nice and close. Up top they go. Illini Bluffs into the corner. Brenna Davis throws it into the backcourt. It is over and back. Boy, Illini Bluffs has just looked rattled as Chenoa Howard is going to check into the game. 3:47 to go here, third quarter. And the Geese will have a chance to get the lead for the first time since they led 5-0. They started this game on a 5-0 run. They're on a 5-0 run right now. Started each half on a 5-0 run, come to think of it. Here's Lana Scott with it up top. Scott drives, kicks it. Gets it now to Emerson Nelson. Back to Scott, 3:20 to go here, third quarter. Scott in the corner, gets it to Nelson. Back to Scott, she drives the baseline, puts up a little mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound, offensive rebound again. Wethersfield rebounded the ball really well here in this quarter. Scott with the shot, no good. We got a whistle and a foul. And we'll have 2 shots. Lana Scott getting inside. And we'll see what the deal is, as we've got is that Brenna Davis or is that Sarah Finn dealing with a bloody nose? She took a shot on that one. That's going to be another foul, though, on Illini Bluffs. Who'd they call that foul on, though? Was it Howard? We're going to have a timeout here as they're going to get her. I was wrong on both of them. Annabelle Reimer takes a shot to the face. Dealing with a bloody nose here. 3:02 to go, third quarter. Wethersfield's looked pretty good here defensively in this second half. Offense starting to pick up a little bit here as well. I mean, it's just this low-scoring, grinded-out kind of game, which, again, bodes well for Illini Bluffs. But Wethersfield, they're not rattled one bit. They've been able to, come back. They were down 5. They were down 6, actually, in the first half. But they have come roaring back here, tied it up here at 15, and they'll have a chance to take the lead at the free throw line. As they deal with Annabelle Reimer, who's dealing with that bloody nose, we'll step aside here real quick. We'll be back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we're in the third quarter here of this one. As they're still dealing with Annabelle Reimer. They got to get her back out onto the floor before she can officially check out. That's the thing on that. And it's not like she can't play. She's just dealing with a bloody nose. They're cleaning up the blood that she has here after she got hit in the face. So they're trying to patch up the nose while also clean up the floor of any blood that Reimer might have spilled onto the floor. Tied at 15, 3:02 to go here, third quarter, as you can see on the scoreboard. And it looks like we are about ready to get back into play as Lana Scott going to go to the line. 6 points for her here tonight, all from the three-point line. And they're back underway, so Reimer is out of the game now. They're still working on her nose, but they were able to get the substitution. The foul was on Howard, by the way, as the first one's up and good. Lana Scott. And the Geese are back in front by one, 16-15. One more upcoming for Wethersfield as that one rattles out, no good. Rebound, Emerson Eaton, she'll bring it up the floor, and we got a double dribble. Chenoa Howard stumbled a little bit. As Annabelle Reimer has made her way into the locker room now, so he'll take a look at her. That one out of play, last touch by Wethersfield. They'll take a look at her nose and see what they can do with it, but she is heading to the locker room here. One less body for Illini Bluffs, which isn't really all that deep when you look at their full roster. Slinging it up the floor, here's Illini Bluffs, extra pass. Oh, nice play defensively. Wethersfield takes it away. Lana Scott has it. Bringing it up the floor here, kicks it into the corner. That's a three ball on the way. It rattles around, and it goes in for Cameron Anderson. That thing hit every part of the rim and fell in. 19-15. It is a 9-0 run for for Wethersfield. We got a whistle. And I believe we have another turnover. Another turnover for Illini Bluffs. 19-15, third quarter, 2:23 to go. Biggest lead that Wethersfield has had was 5. They've currently got a 4-point lead now. Could make it their biggest lead, though, if they're able to get a basket here. Lana Scott with it left side. Gets it to Angel. Angel kicks it. Gets it to Vincent in the corner. That one nearly stolen away. Stepping on the baseline there. Steve pointing out something that I guess I didn't even notice here. I mean, I have it right in front of me. Illini Bluffs hasn't even scored this quarter. It's a 9-0 run. All 9 points for Illini Bluffs here in this, or for Wethersfield, I should say, in this quarter. The only 9 points in this game, in this third quarter. 2:05. Another out-of-bounds play for Wethersfield. And they'll try to get it in. They do get it in now. Lana Scott. As we approach 2 minutes to go in this quarter, the Flying Geese looking to make it to the sectional championship. Take on A-Town for potentially the third time here tonight, or this season, I should say. That one out of bounds. Last touch once again by Illini Bluffs. 1:54 to go here, third quarter. Low-scoring affair, but Wethersfield has made the adjustments. Their offense has been able to outscore Illini Bluffs 9-0 here so far. Nearly stolen away. Anderson going to drive inside. That one blocked away. Who's that off of? Last touch by Illini Bluffs. So we'll stay on this end again. 1:49 to go. Again, winner will take on A-Town Thursday night, 6 o'clock. We'll have that here from United. Here's Angel, little hook shot. Oh, what a play on the inbounds play, Legea Angel. And it's suddenly the biggest lead it's been so far here for Wethersfield. And they get another steal. And nearly throwing it away. Here's Lana Scott into the corner. Another three on the way for Anderson. Oh, she's red hot. Cameron Anderson gets another one to go. It's 24-15. Suddenly, it's a 9-point lead for the Flying Geese. They're flying high. It's a 14-0 run. Timeout on the floor. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wide read on the call. Third quarter of action, you see Coach Jim Belleville for Illini Bluffs just trying to preach to his girls, trying to get some sort of momentum going. They just have not had it here in the third quarter. Wethersfield has outscored Illini Bluffs here in this third quarter, 14-0. This is the defending state runner-up in Class 1A, and they look shell-shocked so far. Wethersfield is beating them at their own game. Low-scoring, grinded-out kind of game, and Wethersfield's beating them at that. Here's Olivia Howard with it. Turns around, lost it for a moment, able to get it back, but then it's tipped. Legea Angel, oh, and it went off the foot of Illini Bluffs. Another turnover. That is not what Coach Belleville wanted to see out of the timeout. 1:12 to go here, third quarter. Lana Scott, Vincent, cross court. And now back up top to Scott. Here's Angel with it. Kicks it right side. Inside pass, Vincent backs down, puts it up, no good. Offensive rebound, cleaned up, put back up and in. Emerson Nelson, a double-digit lead for the Flying Geese. Out of play on the inbounds play, so we'll try it again. 52.3 seconds to go. Again, Illini Bluffs has not scored in this third quarter. And they are struggling to even get the ball inbounds. Bringing it up the floor now is Brenna Davis. Inside pass, backing down, putting up the shot. We got a whistle, a blocking foul call. That'll be 2 shots. Emerson Eaton will try to put some kind of points on the board here in this quarter. 43.8 seconds to go. And Wethersfield picks up their first foul here in this quarter. That is on Emerson Nelson. As the first one rattling home. So finally a point for Illini Bluffs. Never good when you say something like that at 43.8 seconds to go in the third quarter. But back to a 10-point game here. We'll see what Eaton can do. One more at the line. It's up, it's good. So back to single digits, 26-17. It's still a 16-2 run nonetheless for Wethersfield. Right side it goes, 35 seconds left, kicks it back out, thought about it, Anderson kicks it in, Vincent back out, Anderson, right wing 3 on the way, that's off the rim, no good. Lana Scott, a whistle, a bump, and a foul. 27.3 seconds to go, another foul on Illini Bluffs. And that'll be their 4th here in the quarter. Who's that one on? I believe that is on Maddie Stevens. If it is, that's her 3rd. It is. Inside or inbounds pass, a 3-ball on the way. It's too strong. Legea Angels tried to save it, and it's going to go out of play. Last touch by Wethersfield. 21.3 seconds to go. And boy, the Tigers, if they can get another basket here, give them some sort of momentum after a horrendous third quarter, but instead it's a tip and a steal. Wethersfield right side. Angel, 15 seconds left. Vincent up top. Right side it goes now to, is that Megan Oliver in the game, number 5? I believe so. Vincent from the corner for 3, a little too strong. Offensive rebound, 2 seconds, 1 second left, and they won't have time to get a shot up. But my goodness, what a third quarter for the Flying Geese of Wethersfield. They outscore the defending state runner-up 16-2 in the third quarter. We go to the 4th as Wethersfield leads Illini Bluffs 26-17. We're back after this on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wide read on the call. Fourth quarter of action about to get underway as Wethersfield outscoring Illini Bluffs 16-2 in the third quarter after Wethersfield had a 5-point lead as we went to the break. It is a 9-point lead for the Flying Geese, 1 quarter away for Wethersfield from a trip to the sectional championship game. Steve pulling for an all-Lincoln Trail Conference sectional championship. That would be something, wouldn't it, Steve? But their job is not done yet. They got to try to take care of one of the best teams in the state of Illinois in Class 1A. The runner-up last year in the state tournament. As the Illini Bluffs looking to get back to that sectional championship game. Angel has it. She'll drive the baseline, kicks it. There's a baseline jumper for Vincent. Gets the shooter's touch and gets it to go. Kendall Vincent with her first basket of the ball game. And it comes at a very important time here. It goes back to an 11-point lead. Out of bounds. Last touch by Wethersfield. Championship game, sectional championship game, by the way, will take place Thursday night. We'll have that here on TSSR. Talk more about that in the postgame. Turnaround shot. That one's no good. A rebound into the hands of Wethersfield. Bringing it up the floor is Lana Scott. She's been great here tonight. She's got 7 points, and she's just the third leading scorer on her team. Only 4 players have scored on Wethersfield, but it's been enough so far. Holding Illini Bluffs to just 17 points. Nice defensive sequence there. It's tipped, stolen away. Maddie Stevens coming the other way. Here come the Tigers. Lays it up. That one off the rim, no good. And a rebound into the hands of the Flying Geese. Wethersfield will bring it back across the timeline here. 6:45 to go in the fourth. Scott with it up top. As with it now, getting it left side. That one's tipped out of bounds. That pass nearly intercepted. Cameron Anderson's pass, that is. 6:35 to go. As Chenoa Howard is checked out of the ball game, Olivia Howard back into the game. 1 Howard for the next. Up top, it's Scott, 6.5 to go. Right side, Kendall Vincent. Cross-court pass. Good ball movement here by the Geese. The Flying Geese of Wethersfield. Driving, kicking, there's Vincent. Up top, Lana Scott, the extra pass. A nice pump fake. Oh, we got a whistle and a travel. I'll be honest, I didn't see that one, but neither here nor there. 6:15 to go, 6:14 to go, actually. 28-17. Second half has just been an absolute nightmare for Illini Bluffs. Led 15-10 at the half, but are being outscored 18-2. Where's the offense going to come from? Maddie Stevens threw that one off the bottom side of the rim. I don't believe that was by design, as it's going to be a tie-up. Possession arrow will keep it here. One thing I got to say about Coach Belleville, who you see there at the bottom of your screen for Illini Bluffs, he's still rocking the suit coat. I'll tell you, in a game like this, I probably would have lost my mind and taken the coat off. But one of the best dressed guys here in the state of Illinois here on the coaching sidelines, as that one no good by Stevens. And the rebound into the hands of Kendall Vincent. She's double teamed, looking for help, gets it to Angel. Wethersfield's got numbers if they hurry. They're gonna slow it down, however. They're gonna kick it back up top. Vincent right side, gets it to Scott. That one tipped back into the hands of Angel. 5:37 to go here, fourth quarter. Angel moving left side, kicks it into the corner to Anderson. Now back up top to Scott. Lana Scott kicks it. Good ball movement right side to Vincent. 5:20 to go. Back to Anderson. Picks up the dribble, gets it back to Vincent. Inside pass. Angel gets open, lays it up and in. Legea Angel with the basket. 30-17. We got a whistle. We got a timeout. Illini Bluffs looking for something. They are desperately trying to find an answer. 30-17. We're back after this on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We're now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. As the fourth quarter underway here, 30-17 is the score. Illini Bluffs, their offense has gone, I don't even know if stagnant is the right word. I mean, it has just gone so ice cold. And they are desperately looking for answers. Wethersfield, on the other hand, their defense has turned it up to an 11. And they've been able to hold the Tigers pretty much scoreless throughout most of this half, and that one's stripped and stolen away again. Angel, 2-on-2 the other way, lays it up and in. Legea Angel off the timeout. It doesn't matter. 32-17, a 15-point lead for the Flying Geese. Under 5 minutes to go, 4:56 to go. 32-17 our score. It is a 22-2 run dating back to half. I am stunned. Shell-shocked, you name it. Whatever adjective you want to put on it, I can't believe what I'm seeing here. And I'm sitting here in the building watching this. And that foul is going to send Emerson Eaton to the line, who is the only Tiger to score here in this second half. She had 2 free throws in the third quarter. Those were the only 2 points Illini Bluffs scored in that third quarter. Did not have this one on the bingo card. That one's up and good for Emerson Eaton, as that one makes it a 14-point game, 32-18. One more on the way. Eaton in double figures. And that one is well short. Rebound, Legea Angel. 4:43 to go. Angel with it, right side. Gets it inside to Kendall Vincent, backing down. Swings it right side now, back to Angel. That foul, by the way, was on Emerson Nelson. That's her 4th. There's a 3 ball for Anderson, no good. And a rebound, Illini Bluffs. Excuse me, needing to move quickly here. Olivia Howard with it inside, turnaround shot. That one no good by Eaton. As the rebound, fought for, still fighting for it. Last touched by, should be Illini Bluffs. And that is, and it will be Flying Geese basketball. 4:08 to go here, fourth quarter. What happened to Illini IB indeed there, Steve? Wish I could tell you. I'm just as stunned as you are. Angel loses the handle. That's going to be into the backcourt. A steal coming the other way. Brenna Davis gets it to go. And that could help out here. It's 32-20 now, as the Tigers trying to claw their way back in. And getting it up the floor, here's Anderson. Picks up the dribble, gets it to Angel. 3:40 to go here in the fourth. Back up top with it, Lana Scott. Wethersfield will be happy to kill as much time as they can, as that one out of play. Last touch by Illini Bluffs. 32-20. 3:31 to go here in the fourth. Inbounds pass. Oh, getting all by herself. Somehow they lost Cameron Anderson. Gets the layup to go. What a play on the inbound. 34-20. Bringing it the other way. There's a jumper. That one well short. Offensive rebound, no. Trying to get it up is Eaton. 3-ball on the way for Howard at the top of the key. It's no good. And the rebound tipped out, last touched by Illini Bluffs. Time is running out for the defending state runner-up. Shouldn't say defending. State runner-up. Defending sectional champion. Maybe we'll say that. Ooh, nice play there. Tried to get the steal, but Brenna Davis, her foot was on the line. The defending sectional and super sectional champion. But 3 minutes away in this one. Wethersfield just going to try to play keep away as much as they can. Here's Lana Scott with it. Up top, gets it left side. 2:50 to go. Into the corner, here's Kendall Vincent. Vincent is, oh no, she's not fouled. That's a tie-up. Possession arrow will keep it here. For what it's worth, let me get the foul situation correct here. Wethersfield has 2. Illini Bluffs, they have not fouled yet, which, you know, ideally, it sounds good, but the problem is you need to start fouling potentially. Another nice play on the inbound, but that one blocked away. A nice defensive play there by Olivia Howard. Saved 2 points there. That shot in close, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no. Chloe Eaton gonna go to the line. .234 to go, as that's gonna be it for Emerson Nelson. She is fouled out of this game. (34-20) our score here, as Illini Bluffs to the line. The first free throw on the way, rattles it home. Chloe Eaton now with just 3 points. And the next one's up and good, so give her 4. 2 for 2 from the line. Bringing it the other way. Ooh, that pass way over the head of the intended target. So a turnover. Steve pointing out in the comments 24-5. That was before the free throws, but yeah, a stunning second half to say the least. With 2:26 to go, Illini Bluffs down 12. They got to move quickly. Here's Olivia Howard with it, back by the logo. Kicks it left side. There's a jumper, Brenna Davis. That one no good. Offensive rebound, put back no good, but a foul. And this is exactly what Illini Bluffs wants. They want to keep going to that line, shooting shots with the clock stopped. 34-22. As first one on the way, it's up and good. That's Emerson Eaton. She has got 11 points here tonight. She's doing all she can to keep the Tigers in it. Second one on the way, it's up. It's off the back rim, no good. Vincent with a rebound, 1 for 2 from the line. It is down to an 11-point game. Angel with it up top, gets it inside, gets it Anderson, tipped back out. Back to Lana Scott, 2 minutes to go here in the fourth. Again, Illini Bluffs has not committed a foul yet. We got a whistle and a timeout called by Wethersfield as they look to hang on to the ball, play a little more keep away here. It is, I believe it's a full timeout. Nope, it's 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 34-23. Illini Bluffs will still, or excuse me, Wethersfield will still have the basketball here. Winner of this game again taking on the A-Town Tornadoes, who advanced earlier here this evening by beating Havana 61-53. Wasn't the prettiest game there either. But that is sometimes what you get come postseason basketball. Sometimes it's not pretty, but you get the job done, survive and advance. 30-second timeout comes to an end. 1:55 to go here after the inbounds play. Scott tries to get it. We got a whistle and a foul. Now, Illini Bluffs going to start doing the foul game, imagine, as that foul is going to be on Maddie Stevens, her 4th. Team's first. They'll try to get the ball inbound here. Now they got to get Kendall Vincent to the right spot. 1:51 to go. As getting that one in play. With it up top, Lana Scott whistling a foul. Well, there's two. Braden saying it should be a good game on Thursday. Yes, it should be. No matter who comes out of this one, I certainly expect a good, maybe a low-scoring affair in the sectional championship game, as either one of these defenses that come out are going to be a problem for the A-Town Tornadoes. There's a steal. Brenna Davis coming the other way, going to go all the way to the basket, missed the layup. We got a whistle. We got another tie-up. Possession arrow with Illini Bluffs. Steve, who are you referencing here? How many times is A-Town? Are you talking about Wethersfield? How many times they beat Wethersfield? Twice. And there's a shot off the inbounds play. No good. Rebound. Cameron Anderson. Minute and a half to go. Quickly the other way. Here comes Wethersfield all the way to the basket, laying that one up and in. Amelia Escareno with her first basket. And that one might be the dagger. 36-23 is the score. As that one out of play, last touched by Illini Bluffs. 1:15 to go. How many times has A-Town beaten Wethersfield? Twice this season. Always tough getting that third win. You mentioned that. I know that's what Coach Dugan is thinking. Man, I got to beat these guys again. As that one intercepted. A nice play defensively by Howard. 1:03 to go. 36-23. Whistle and a timeout called by Illini Bluffs. I don't know the timeout situation here, so because I don't know who's calling them. But I do know that one was by Illini Bluffs. So, barring a major miracle here, Wethersfield will be moving on to the sectional championship game, where they will take on A-Town for the third time this season, as we've talked about. A-Town with a couple of wins, one in the LTC tournament, one during the regular season. And yeah, it's tough to beat a team 3 times, that's for sure. But A-Town has not lost to a 1A school all season long. And that continued at least here tonight. Will it continue on Thursday night? We'll find out here from United High School. Here in Monmouth. 1 minute to go here in the sectional semifinal. Is their last gasp here for Illini Bluffs. Cross-court pass. Brenna Davis, right wing 3 on the way. That's a big one right there. That's Davis. Brenna Davis for 3. And it is 36-26. Now the score. So another timeout is quickly called after that basket. Braden saying that's what Coach Dugan said. He thinks he's ready. I think he's ready to play right now. I don't know, man. I think Coach has got some coaching to do. A-Town, I know, near the end of that game, things did not necessarily end the way they probably would have wanted it to, but there's still a lot to be done here. That team, very dangerous, though, at Abingdon Avon High School. They await the winner of this one here, which it's 50 seconds away from being Wethersfield. What a ball game here. What a second half. Halftime adjustments from the Flying Geese. 45 seconds to go. Illini Bluffs not fouling yet. They only got 2 fouls so far. A whistle. Oh, wow, a tie-up is going to go to Wethersfield. 39.8 seconds to go, but they killed 11 seconds off the clock. 10-point game. Lana Scott will inbound the basketball here. 39.8 to go. Gets it all the way back. Oh, nice play there. Escareno able to come up with it. A whistle and a foul called. And Coach Belleville for Illini Bluffs wanting a travel. 38.3 seconds to go. But instead, that'll be the third foul on Illini Bluffs. So they still got 2 more to commit, excuse me, if they're going to play the foul game. Then they pick one up right there. 36.4 seconds to go. Not quite over yet. I think the Wethersfield folks can sense it, but not quite out of hand yet. And Wethersfield wants to call a timeout. So they're having trouble getting that one inbounds. Both teams will now be in the bonus, by the way, so they're up to the limit, are the Tigers. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. So some other scores again we had earlier tonight. Monmouth-Roseville season comes to an end. Galesburg's season comes to an end. Those are some of the local teams in our area here that we were keeping an eye on. Peoria Notre Dame, I'm sure, well on their way. We were keeping an eye on that one. Brenna Davis gets a steal on the inbound play. That one blocked away by Angel. 30 seconds to go. Right wing 3, that one's short. Rebound, Davis kicks it back. Howard for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound into the hands of Anderson. That one deflected. Last touch by Illini Bluffs. And the Flying Geese will have it with 18.7 seconds to go. Yeah, Braden, Coach Dugan is your uncle, so I mean that's quite. I would like to have a coach as an uncle or a dad. I don't know. That would be pretty cool. A lot of family on the A-Town side, I know for sure. Coach Quinn, an assistant coach for Coach Dugan and his squad. Bringing it up the floor, 15 seconds to go. Whistling another foul. It'll be on Illini Bluffs. But Kendi Quinn's dad is on the coaching staff. I know that much. Michael with an update, 65-28. Peoria Notre Dame over Bloomington Central Catholic. Wouldn't be surprised if they pull it off. 9 seconds left. Right side 3 for Davis. That one's up and good. Brenna Davis with another 3. 6.2 seconds to go. Illini Bluffs trying to stay alive here, but their time may very well be running out. 36-29. It's a full timeout. And we'll take 15. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
Welcome back. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call, fourth quarter. Just a little over 6 seconds to go here in this one. Coach Belleville, though, he has not given up on his squad yet, making sure they don't go down without a fight. 36-29, though, the score. Still a 3-possession game. They would need all sorts of miracles to pull this one off. What a second half by Wethersfield. They came in, outscored Illini Bluffs in the third quarter, 16-2. Took a 9-point lead into the second half, or into the fourth quarter, I should say. And Wethersfield's been able to hang on. There's Lana Scott. We got a whistle and a foul called. That'll be 2 shots the other way with 4.2 seconds to go. Going down to the line here for one final time. Lana Scott, she has been excellent here today. 7 points. Made some big plays throughout this game. As the Flying Geese will get that one to go. 8 points now for Lana. And the Geese will take on the A-Town Tornadoes one final time, third and final time in the sectional championship game. 1 second left, a 3 at the buzzer. That one doesn't go. And Wethersfield moving on to the sectional championship. They knock off the runner-up from last year's state tournament, Illini Bluffs, 37-29, your final score. What a ball game. What a second half by the Flying Geese of Wethersfield. I'm still blown away by what we saw in that third quarter. That had to be one of the most shocking quarters of basketball I have ever seen in my life. Just knowing what I know about Illini Bluffs, seeing them last season, and of course they went all the way to the state championship game. Knowing that, knowing how well coached they are, knowing that they had a 5-point lead, knowing that they've been in this situation before, it's just the 16-2 third quarter just was not on the bingo card here tonight. And I mean, you got to give credit to Illini Bluffs. They eventually tried to come back in this one here, made the score a little respectable there in the later stages of this game. But my goodness, what a second half performance. One of the best second half performances I'd say we've seen of all time. And that is certainly the case here tonight as Illini Bluffs falls to Wethersfield here this evening. And Wethersfield will take on the A-Town Tornadoes in the sectional championship game coming up on Thursday evening. We'll have that for you here on TSSR Game Time Live. Looking forward to that. Also, potentially looking forward to chatting with at least Wethersfield head coach Todd Hansen. We chatted before the ball game. I invited him up here to chat with us, so we'll see if he comes up. If he does, great. If not, that is okay. We can tear down and head on home. Maybe we'll get to chat with Coach Belleville as well from Illini Bluffs. I put in the request to chat with him as well in the post game. But I know they've got some coaching to do here. It's both sides, really. Wethersfield got to keep their eyes forward on a sectional championship potentially, where they'll take on A-Town for the third time this season. Whereas if you're Coach Belleville for Illini Bluffs, you're certainly you're just trying to comfort your team now in a tough situation here. Again, this was not what a lot of people may have seen coming into this one. We knew we were going to see a close ball game. Don't get me wrong. I knew it was going to be a close game, and we're happy to be here covering these games. But boy, that second half that we saw was not expected. Steve, let's take a look here in the comments here. Illini Bluffs did lose their high point scoring stud all-starter last season. Yeah, they did have some turnaround from that state runner-up team, but I mean, again, this is just a team that is so well coached, that is so disciplined to the point, you know, that they've been here before. They've seen it before. They know what to do in these situations, and to just see a quarter like that get away from them as much as it did was just so shocking, I think. And, you know, you got to give credit to Wethersfield. Wethersfield came out here, and they had a second-half game plan, and they got the job done. And they pull off a massive win here tonight. They're going to the sectional championship game. They will take on A-Town. That'll be Thursday night at 6 o'clock. Again, we'll have that for you. Probably have a little earlier of a pregame show, probably about 10 minutes or so before 6 o'clock. We'll go on the air and get you ready for that championship game, the sectional championship game, which will be the last sectional girls game, at least, that we'll cover for TSSR. I've been told that this week is it. We're covering some boys basketball on the 1A side of things tomorrow and Friday. We're covering the regional at Biggsville as well. But this will be it in regards to the girls portion of the playoffs. NFHS and IHSA kind of gets a little messy when you're trying to do games a little further on in this tournament. So as much as I would like to potentially cover a super sectional game, that is not going to be in the cards this season. So we got to enjoy this this final run here, the final week here at TSSR for this basketball season. And what a season it's been. And we've got some basketball coming up. Again, we've got boys basketball coming up tomorrow and Friday from Biggsville. We've got the West Central Regional, A-Town, for you A-Town fans out there who may still be sticking around. A-Town is going to be taking on Elmwood in the second game tomorrow night. That'll be a 7:30 tip-off. And can't remember what the first game is on the boys' side. Princeville, and I can't think of who else Princeville's playing. United, ironically enough, United takes on Princeville tomorrow, and then it is A-Town taking on Elmwood tomorrow night as well. So those will be your two games in the regional semifinals. We'll have those games starting at 6 o'clock from West Central High School. And then we'll also have the sectional championship game here on Thursday, the regional championship game from West Central on Friday. And then that'll be it. That'll be our basketball coverage for the 2024-2025 season. What a year it's been. We are currently still waiting here to see if we're going to chat with either of the coaches. Give them a few more minutes here. Got a little bit of a drive here, so I'm not going to wait too much longer here. Did want to chat with at least the winning coach here tonight, potentially. But what a second half here for Wethersfield. 37-29, again, the final score. Wethersfield getting the job done here. Knock it off. Illini Bluffs coming off of a run to the state championship game last year. Tonight was a stunner for sure, but it was a great ball game nonetheless. Two great ball games here. Two very different kind of ball games, but two great ball games nonetheless. 37-29, Wethersfield taking home the win here this evening. I think that's going to do it for us here. We'll chat with coaches after the championship game. It's been a long night of basketball here, so I think that's going to do it for us here tonight. We will have plenty more basketball as we go through the week. And again, tomorrow we're at West Central High School for the boys regional semifinal action tomorrow starting at 6 o'clock. Sectional championship game, 6 o'clock here from United. We'll have that for you. Get a little earlier start, about 5:50 is when we'll go on the air. So we're looking forward to that. Thursday night, A-Town will take on Wethersfield Thursday night. And then Friday we'll have the boys regional championship from West Central High School. That one also getting underway at 6 o'clock. So hope you join us for a week full of basketball here. Just a few days gone, still got a few days to go. It's been fun so far. Look forward to what the rest of the week has in store. For our camera girl, Alyssa, my name is Wyatt Reed. It's been a pleasure broadcasting these games for you here tonight. Once again, our second game, Wethersfield getting the win over Illini Bluffs, 37-29. We'll talk to you again tomorrow right here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.